What is going on, boys? We are back with another video on the Turbo Civic, still having issues. As you saw from the last video, we had the dyno tune on it, and we got the new wheels on. I just got some new tires. I'm cheap, trying to work on a budget. Got some Wastegate Sport RS tires. They look pretty grippy. I am going to have to raise the front of the car up just a little bit more. I'm running a 245/40/17 on there now. After that tune session, I went out and I picked up a new fuel pump. I got the DW 340 liter per hour pump. Put it in the car. Didn't record it, but I put it in the car in hopes that, hey, it should fix the issue that I'm having. So I was getting a no start issue, or like a struggle to start issue. So I put the new pump in. With the new pump in, it still did not fix said issue. So I'm going to pull the fuel pump back out, double check everything, see what on earth is going on, because I'm not entirely sure what is happening. This car still struggles to start. From the tune, we lost fuel pressure after 5,000 RPMs. So I'm going to pull the fuel pump back out, look at the pump assembly, make sure everything's checked out green. Okay, so we got the locking ring off the top. So I'm going to try to swing this pump into this bucket here. I'm going to have to let it sit for a second because there's a lot of fuel in the tank still. Pull this O-ring off. Let it drip out. Holy crap, I've got a lot of fuel in here. It's going to be a minute. I don't want to damage the float that's on there either. We'll just try to swap that into there. Hopefully that doesn't fall over. Alright, fuel pump assembly is out. Let's move it over here. So we got the whole pump assembly back out. You can see I have the DW 340 pump right there. In here I have the old grams pump and the stock fuel pump. So I'm going to pull apart this unit really quickly. Just double check everything is good. Make sure there's no wiring issues. Make sure everything's sealed, and then we'll update you from there. Okay, so I got the tire pump taken apart, or the pump assembly. This is how it was set up before. Don't know if you guys can see that too well, but there was a little like slit down the side of the white spacer that DW supplied. Don't know if that was supposed to be there like that, but this is what we have. Still don't know if you can see that, so that you might be able to see a little bit better there. But everything looks to be like oriented properly. I just need to double check all the wires here, make sure nothing's loose, make sure none of these hoses seem to be loose as well, and I'm going to put it back in. I don't know if maybe it wasn't seating properly. That was causing my startup issue, but hopefully we can get this figured out. If you guys think that slit on the DW pump is normal, please let me know as well. Comment below. I don't know if I should be using the factory, or not the factory, the DW spacer as well, or the O-ring. Do have another one that I can swap out with it. Yeah, hopefully we can get this thing sorted out so I can have this. Okay, so I just tried using, I found the OEM one laying in the bin, or in the DW box. I came with the pump. I put the OEM one on. It seems to actually fit pretty well. And this one has its slits, but it's not split on the side like the one that came with the DW. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is supposed to be like that on the DW pump sleeve, but I think I'm going to try the factory one like that. And I'm going to just put a new O-ring on the top and lubricate it. Put it all back together, and then we'll see if the car starts. I'm running out of ideas, so we'll see if this works, fingers crossed. Alright, I got the pump assembly back into the car. I just need to tighten down the locking cap. Then we're going to prime the system 2 to 3 times. Try to start it and see if she starts up easily. I'm really hoping she does. I don't want to be chasing fuel issues anymore. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. I did get the car started up yesterday. It started up a lot better. But but we still have this cheap grams fuel pressure gauge. I don't know if it's just the cheap gauge. It's flickering a lot every time the injectors are pulsing, or it could be because I have 1000cc injectors. Not entirely sure, but I did pick up this K-tuned fuel pressure gauge to swap out onto there in hopes that it doesn't flicker and I can get a proper fuel pressure reading. So I'm going to start pulling this one off, throw some Teflon on the back of this fuel pressure gauge, and then get it installed. And we'll start it up and check that. Then we're also going to raise the car up a little bit as well so we can clear those wheels. Okay, so we got the new K-tuned fuel pressure gauge on there. Here's the old grams fuel pressure gauge. So let's just throw the battery back on. Prime the system and see how much pressure we're holding. Fuel pump's priming, everything seems to be good. Now let's see where we're at with fuel and what it's sitting at. Looking at it there, it's sitting right at about a 44, 45. Now let's see if this thing will start up again and if we will get a solid pressure reading or if this thing can be bouncing all over the place still. That's what I mean, it's got a weird starting issue. Flickering a little bit, but not as bad as it was before. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll use that as a good reference. Still don't know what's going on with the startup issue on it. I don't know if it's something my tuner has to calibrate a little bit more, like a cold start and warm start tune. But at least the fuel pressure gauge is reading a little bit better. The car still starts when it wants to. So yeah, now I guess we're just gonna lift the front end of the car up and raise it up a little bit. See what happens from there. Alrighty, so we got the front end of the car up. Got the front wheels off. Got the coilovers accessible. I am gonna raise it up probably like 2 full turns on the front. Now these are the tires that I picked up. Wastegate Sport RS's. They look pretty good. I got them for a really good price. They're like 120 bucks or something for a tire. But yeah, we're gonna get the vehicle front end raised up just a little bit so that way we can clear the tires a little bit better. Then we'll put it back on the ground. Then maybe we'll take it for a quick spin again. I am a little concerned as well of this boost cable or boost line here. It's not, as you can see, it's not really rated for an engine bay, but it came with the turbo or the boost gauge, so we had to use it. But yeah, whenever we get the front end raised up, see, maybe we might take it out. I don't know if I want to move all the cars, but we'll see what happens. I'll update you guys once I have the front end or the coilovers in the front end raised a little bit and the cars are the car's back on the ground with the wheels on. Alrighty, so we got the car raised up just a little bit. Clears the wheels a little bit better now as well. This side cleared out, so no rubbing, or at least we shouldn't rub. But probably take it on a rip soon. Might not be today, maybe next time, no clue. But fuel pressure is still holding as well. K-tuned fuel gauge definitely working a lot better than that grams fuel gauge. And yeah, I mean, all we have left is just to fix that little bit of an oil leak that we had. We made a mess on Nick's dyno, so we're gonna get the oil leak taken care of, and then we can have this car back on the road, hopefully making some power with no more fuel issues. Alrighty, so we got the car out of the garage. We're just gonna take it for a quick spin around the block. I'm going by myself, so I don't know if I'll be able to record it, but I'll try to see what I can. Then once I get back, I am going to clean up the garage because it is a mess, fluid all over the place, and it's really pissing me off. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up, and we'll get the car sorted out. And I will also show you guys the new daily. You can probably see it a little bit in the background there, but we'll go over that shortly as well. Alrighty, so AFR is looking pretty decent right now on the Hondata app. The car is running and she's not rubbing, which is the best part, because I was worried I was going to rub a lot with these size of wheels. So I think I'm going to take her back home, let it sit. I do still have an oil leak that I'm trying to get sorted out, but we'll get that figured out once time comes. But the car should be ready to come back on and get the dyno done soon again, and hopefully we have no more fuel issues. We'll do a little small hit here. Still fun, just I have 5,000 RPM red line, so it's a little crappy. But I think I can finally seal up the back seat there, so I don't have to pull the fuel out again or anything. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna have to reach out to my tuner, see what he thinks all looks good, and then we can try to get this thing back on, hopefully breaking 400 wheel. I think we should be able to do that. Alrighty, so we're just letting it cool down a little bit, just have it idling, let the turbos cool down. Fuel pressure still sitting pretty good. It's at like a 58, 60, give or take. But he's on there. Wheels look much better. Tires look pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but yeah, she's all sorted. I'm hoping that we have no more fuel issues and that this car is ready to go, because it has beat me up. I'm tired of wrenching on it. So fingers crossed they're all sorted out. Alright, so as you guys can see, we got a new daily. That daily is 2006 Acura TL. Coolest part about it is, look at that. We got Brembos up front, and he's got a stick shift. Now I think finding a manual TL is quite rare. So this is our daily. We're going to get some content on this as well. We already swapped out the taillights to Type S tails. It's got a full exhaust on it, intake, and it's lowered on coils. Right now, I'm still going to focus on fixing or cleaning up the garage. However, I am going to top the AC up on this thing because it doesn't have AC. And we're going into summer, so it's getting quite hot. And we also got some K-tuned parts for it. That part is going to be a clutch master cylinder, so I think the master cylinder is failing. Now I am not excited to do this repair or this replacement because this doesn't look like the best engine bay compared to the CSX. So we're going to get this, we're going to get the garage sorted, then we'll get this master cylinder swapped out, and we'll also top up the air conditioning. So get that done. But yeah, this is the new daily. Gonna have a lot of content on this as well, along with the turbo Civic in the back, and we'll see what we get. Alrighty, this video is a bit all over the place. I did get the garage cleaned up, so that's all good. TL, I did not get to swap out the master cylinder, but I guess we'll make a whole video out of that next time. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed.